Today we're going to be talking about a great speed warm-up routine that you can do to get faster. Now the first exercise of this speed warm-up is going to be called an A-skip. Now anytime that you're doing any type of warm-up, stretching routine, whatever the case may be, you need to get blood flow to your legs. You never just want to come out to the field and stretch a cold muscle. That's a great way to injure yourself, great way to strain a muscle. So you have to get blood pumping to your legs before you do any type of stretching. So an A-skip is a great way to do that, or a great way to start that. So we're going to be doing 2 sets of 10 yards for this A-skip type drill. So an A-skip is just like a normal skip where you're just skipping through, but you're snatching your knee up and snatching your toe up. So you want to be on the ball of your foot the entire time. And all you're going to do is just skip and bring the knee up and the toe up. Skip, 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 going through all the way through 10 yards. So I'm going to show you how that should look full speed, and then we'll get into the rest of this speed warm-up routine. Now fellas, one of the main things that a lot of athletes are concerned about is that if I put on a bunch of weight, I'm still not going to be able to maintain my speed. But a lot of you athletes need to put on size this offseason, and a great way to do that without losing athleticism is by consuming enough protein. You want to try to consume 1 gram of protein per pound of desired body weight that you're trying to bulk up to. So if you're 150, you want to get to 160, 160 grams of protein a day is what you got to do. Now that's hard for anybody if you don't have some type of protein powder, supplement, or protein drink. So check out that very first link in the description below, you guys, for our AG Labs Whey Protein Powder. This is a supplement company that I started with my brother to make supplements specifically for athletes to help with weight gain, performance, etc. This is our chocolate peanut butter brownie flavor. We also have cookies and cream, salted caramel frappuccino, cinnamon snickerdoodle, the works. So guys, if you check out that very first link in the description below, use the promo code FIRST25, FIRST25 at checkout, you get 25% off your protein order. Now, next exercise on this speed warm-up routine is going to be a B-skip. So what this is working on our stride length, you guys, and me being able to, I guess you could say, like slap my toe down as I am running, being on the ball of my foot, and being able to drive and stride the opposite knee up. Because obviously you don't want to take like these short strides in place, you guys, when we run. We want to take long strides, not overly long. We don't want to overextend, but that's what this B-skip ultimately works on. So it's just like an A-skip, but as you skip up, you're going to press off of this back foot, reach out and slap your toe down. So it's just going to be a simple up and push out, push out, push out. And you should feel a stretch in your hamstrings when you do that. And that's why this is a great drill to add to your warm-up routines. I'm going to show you how this should look full speed. Again, 2 sets of 10 yards. Now the next speed warm-up drill we're going over is a C-skip. So we did A-skip, B-skip, now we're on to C-skip. So this is going to be working a lot on hip mobility, loosening up your hips before we actually go into, like, you know, a speed workout, a training workout, whatever the case may be, because so many athletes don't know how to properly loosen up their hips, their groin, their hip flexors, and this is a great exercise to do just that. So all we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing just a normal A-skip, but as your front foot gets down, then you are going to pop your same leg outwards, okay? It's going to be up, out, up, out, and you're going to be very light on your feet the entire time, ball of your foot the entire time. But again, when we do this and when we kick out, we're trying to keep my torso, my shoulders facing as forward as I possibly can, and we want to be here. So same idea with the C-skip. We're going to be doing 2 sets of 10 yards. Now this next exercise is going to be something called quick carioca. So I'm sure you guys have all seen carioca before, where you go like back foot behind your front foot and you're going here to try to loosen up your hips. But this is going to be a quick carioca where you're not necessarily crossing your feet over. You are just going to be moving your feet in that pattern separate from your upper half. But the reason why we do this drill is to work on our foot strike, you guys. So for speed, whenever you run, you never want to strike the ground and have your heel cave down, because your heel is the most unathletic part of your foot, one of the most unathletic parts of your body. So if your heel caves down, you can't necessarily push off of that foot into the next stride. So that can limit your speed. So this drill, we have to stay on the ball of my foot, which is the strongest and most athletic part of my foot, the entire time. So it works on that foot strike mechanic that we need. So all you're going to be doing is you're going to be facing here. We are going quick feet, rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire, moving just like this, separate from your upper half. When your feet are pointing towards the left, your shoulders are pointing towards the right, and then vice versa. So we're going to be doing 4 sets of 5 yards of that drill to add to this speed warm-up routine. This next drill is going to be another drill to work on your foot strike, you guys. So this drill you physically cannot do if your heels hit the ground. So this is going to be called our straight-legged run. So we're going to be doing 2 sets of 10 yards for this specific drill. So literally it's exactly how it sounds. We're going to run and try to get as many reps in as we can. Make sure your chest is slightly ahead of your waist and we're leaning forward just a little bit. And all you're going to do, straight-legged run. And you have to stay on the ball of your foot in order to do this, in order to kick your legs out. If you were on your heels or your heels hitting the ground, you're not going to go anywhere. So the straight-legged run is a great drill to work on that proper ball of the foot strike where you could push and snatch the opposite knee and opposite toe up. So again, 2 sets of 10 yards. I'm gonna show you how this should look full speed. Now fellas, if you're a football player and you would like to play at the next level, be able to play in college, but you don't necessarily know how to get started with exposure, one of the greatest things that you could do is promote yourself on social media, more specifically on X, which used to be known as Twitter. That's where college coaches go. That's where college coaches go to look for talent. You should set up an account. You should reach out to college coaches, send them your film, contact them, etc. And that's honestly, guys, how the recruiting process starts for many people across the country. Now, the hard part is being able to find college coaches, which is why we developed a website with over 500 different college coaches on there, where you guys can access their Twitter account, send them a message, follow them to build up your own Twitter following, and also to network with coaches who could get you a scholarship to play at the next level. So if you guys would like access to that list, check out that second link in the description below. Again, second link in that description below. We'd love to have you on there.